Hi, this is Mohammed Nadeem. Today I'm just going to do the review of the Infinix Note LTE, Infinix Hot LTE. In fact, this is model number is X553. This phone is having a 2 GB RAM and 16 GB internal memory, and they are also claiming that it is having a Snapdragon Qualcomm technology processor. So, in fact, this is a very budget phone. This functionality is very fine. Has the 2 GB RAM and 16 GB internal memory. This is the new model of Infinix LTE. This is the Hot series, Infinix Hot 3 and Infinix Hot 3 Pro and Infinix Hot 3 LTE. This is Infinix Hot 3 LTE but not the Infinix Hot 3 Pro. There is a huge difference between these two phones because in Infinix Hot 3 Pro they are using the battery 4000 mAh, and in this phone the battery is 3000 mAh. This is the big difference. And another difference they are telling us is that they are using the Snapdragon chipset in this model, Infinix LTE, Note LTE, and in Infinix Hot 3 Pro they are not using the Snapdragon chipset. The chipset is MTK chipset. And so here I will tell you the information from the system of the phone. We will go into the settings and then we will go into the about phones, and in about phones you can see that build number it's 553 X553. This is the build number, and here is the device information. The name of the phone is Infinix Hot 3 LTE, and CPU the screen resolution is 720 x 1280, and Android variant is 1.5.1.1, and CPU they are using 8 core 1.4 GHz each. But this is not the 1.4 GHz each, this is the frequency. They are using the 800 MHz frequency for the each processor. The total frequencies will be 1.4 GHz actually. So the RAM is 2 GB and the ROM is 16 GB. Now I'll tell you about the storage of the function. Here you can see into the storage. The storage is the 16 GB. Available storage is the 6.60 GB because I am having a game on it that's called Nova 3. That's a very heavy game I have installed in this phone. To check the gaming review of this one, I'll just keep it telling you later on. And this is the information shown by the built-in system of a Note LTE, Huawei Hot LTE. Sorry, it's not Note LTE, it's Hot LTE. It's not Huawei, it's Infinix actually. Infinix Hot LTE. This is the phone, and this phone is still working fine. If you are using the multitasking, you can do the multitasking as well. It's not lagging. You can see that its functionality is very fine. Picture quality is good. It's 720 into 720p. It's an IPS technology. They are using the glass on it, and this is having some other functionality. It's a 4G phone. It's both SIM jacks are 4G. If you are going to use the SIM one as your 4G, you can use that, and if you want to use the SIM 4G SIM, you can also use that. You can use both SIMs as the 4G function, and this is good phone. It has the lot of things which are very fine. It has a very high battery. That's a 3000 mAh. Its battery is very fine, 3000 mAh. It will give you a lot of a backup on a daytime. If you're playing the games, you can play also games, you can watch the videos, and its battery is the long lasting battery. This functionality is very fine. And one thing more, it has the back camera, that is the 13 megapixel, and front camera, that is the 5 megapixel. The one thing more is the both cameras are coming into the LED functionality. Front also has an LED so that you can take the picture in the night. You can take the pictures in the night, and you can take the picture in the days by your selfies. You can take your selfies in the night as well, because in other phones there is no front LED. So this one has a very unique function. There is the front LED, and by front LED you can take the selfies in the night as well. You don't have to wait for the light to take photos, right? So this is the basic information of the phone. This is colors. This is in golden color. This is in blue back cover, and the front is the panel is the black right now, but here you can only see in the screen because I'm just going to do the review of the software and the functionality of the phone. So now I'll just going to tell you about the hardware information. I already told you about the hardware information by the built-in software of the system, but now I have installed some other software called CPUX. It will tell us what kind of hardware they are actually using. This CPUX is the another third-party software. This will tell us about the system of the hardware system of the phone. So here you can see CPU model is octa-core 1.36 GHz Qualcomm technology, including MSM8929. So cores are 8. This is the 960 MHz, 800 MHz. The 4 cores are, the frequency is going to be changed because it is ranging from 200 MHz to 1.36 GHz actually. So it is the ARM64 variant 8A, and GPU Governor Interactive 192 MB. So this is the Linux based operating system. You can see there it's an Android system as well. It's an Android system, but they are making it on their own way. XUI interface, X user interface. This is Infinix Hot 3 LTE and Qualcomm Lollipop MRI, and here is the huge difference, because in I told you earlier in the system of the mobile phone that the total RAM was 2 GB, but here in this software the RAM is 1.85 GB and the total internal storage in this system in this software is 11.55 GB. I don't know why this difference is very great, because 16 GB and 11.55 GB is a huge difference between the internal memory, and 1.85 GB and 2 GB RAM. That's okay, because usable RAM memory is always less than the total memory. If you are going to take a hard drive or something else, or the USB, if you are taking the 18 GB 16 GB USB, it will also gives you a 13 to 14 GB usable memory for that purpose. Okay, so this is function, this is the CPUX software which tells you the hardware information. So right now I have told you about the hardware information of the phone. So this is the information about the hardware, and now I'll come to the do more reviews about the software of the phone. Software of the phone is very fine, it's good, it's Lollipop, it's very fast, it's not like you can switch from one window to another, and you can do a couple of more things, is that you can do multitasking. You can do a lot of multitasking if you're going to use some videos, and right at the same time if you are going to watch the movies, all the things together, you can do many more things together. This is the very good thing, that you're going to use the lot of things at the same time. This is a I will find some HD video. If I will, then I'll show you HD video. If I will find some HD video, I'll show you. This is, oh no, there is no any HD video right now available for that. No. Okay, so this is not HD, 720p actually. Okay, you can switch between this to this. You can go right there, and you can also go right here. You can also go to the mobile again. So this was the song which was good enough, but it was not also the HD song actually. It was 360 or 480 pixel song. This is good in multitasking functionality. You can play a couple of games on it, and now I'll tell you about the ANTU benchmark of this phone. and the benchmark of this phone is not too high, it's quite average. It's 25,912, 25,912 score they are showing this. And if you are just going to show your phone in the ranking list, that's right there, 30th my device Infinix Hot 3. It's just under the M3 Note 3. Xiaomi M1 4S is higher than this, and I think so Huawei Y6 Pro will also be at larger level. So this is the Infinix Hot 3 LT, and here I'll also show you something more about the NT2 benchmark. So this was the NT2 benchmark. Now you can do many more things, you can do more things. If you want to purchase this phone, it's a budget phone in this price, this is a very good phone. There's one thing which I want to about the camera. The rear camera is 13 megapixel, but its beauty mode is not working very well, because when you are going to take pictures, switching from the beauty mode, it will blur your picture quality. But if you are going not using the beauty mode and you are taking the normal picture, then it is very fine, there is no any error. But if you use the beauty mode, it will blur your picture, the clarity of the picture will be compromised on the beauty mode. It will not be very fine, but it's not a good one. So I'll tell you about the camera later on. I will do some more photo shoots on it, then I will show you the pictures and the beauty mode pictures and the simple mode picture. Then I will tell you later on about this phone. But now I'm just going to tell you about the gaming experience. It has a very good gaming experience if you are going to use the Dead Trigger 2 on this Dead Trigger 2. Yeah, this is the Trigger 2, the game, and it's a good game. It's a very good graphics game, and this is working very fine on this one. It's an octa-core processor, and the technology, it's taking some time for the loading. Yeah, this is loading right now. I'm just going to play. this is all about the game, and you have watched it. It was working pretty fine, and now I will just go to the other game that's called Nova. That's very fine game. Nova is very high game. It's a high graphics 3D game, so it will take a little bit time to load on. And this phone just gives you a good experience on it, but little bit lagging is find it out. I have find a little bit lagging in this game when I am just playing the Nova on this phone. It just do some lagging. Right now, this is a campaign, and here it is. You can see it's having a lagging in it. Whew, so this is a game. It's very fine. It's working a little bit fine, but it lags a little bit. So it's working fine till now, but at some time it just gives you a little bit lagging like this. So till now it's working fine, but it lags on some points, and it depends upon the phone that at what time it will start lagging. So I have find out that in the beginning that it was lagging when I started this game. In the beginning it was lagging, and right now you can see that I have using the 6 apps that is going to be multitasking. So two of which is game, which is the Nova 3 and the dead trigger at the, and wherever you want to go. Let's say if we are going to use the dead trigger again, it will take you right at there where we left it. And if we are going to the Nova, it will also take you right at there where we left it. So this is the quality of this phone, that it's multitasking a little bit fine. It's fine multitasking, but I have just found it only an issue in the Nova 3 game, that it was lagging at some time. But right now when I'm playing, it is not lagging. It lags on some time and it does not lag at some time. I don't know why this happens. And lagging of the Nova 3, but no other games are lagging on it. So this is all about the multitasking of the phone, and basically it's a pretty phone. It's a very beautiful phone. It's a very lightweight. The weight of the phone is very less. It's very fine. It's working very fine. I will suggest the people who are going to use the Infinix, they can take this phone, but keeping two things in the mind. One, the rear camera issue, that it is not using the beauty mode, and another one is the Nova 3. If they are using to play the Nova 3 game, it will lag at some time and it will make an issue, but it will not stops your phone working. So if you are going to compromise a little bit lagging, then you can take this phone. and I don't know what is the issue. The company should have to look forward towards this issue, that why this phone is lagging on the Nova 3, especially on the Nova 3 game, and no any other effects. So till now this is all about the hardware and the software and the gaming review of the phone. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and like the video, and keep connected because I'm just going to show some other reviews of the phones as well. Thanks for watching the video. Good night.